Parisian elegance in a small house. Elegant French interior design tour. Welcome back to Interior Design Channel. Today we're stepping into a small Parisian house that proves elegance has nothing to do with square footage. Parisian interiors are all about charm, balance, and quiet confidence, and this home captures that beautifully. From timeless architectural details to carefully layered decor, this space blends old-world French character with modern livability. If you love refined interiors that feel cozy, lived in, and effortlessly stylish, this tour is going to feel like a warm croissant for your design soul. Parisian design starts with intention. In a small house, every choice matters, from furniture scale to color palette. Rather than filling the space, this home celebrates restraint. The goal isn't perfection, but harmony. You'll notice how elegance comes from proportion, symmetry, and thoughtful editing. Parisian interiors embrace history, imperfections, and patina, making even a compact space feel rich, layered, and deeply personal instead of crowded or overly styled. One of the first things you'll notice is the architecture. Classic elements like ceiling moldings, tall windows, and decorative trim instantly elevate the home. Even in a small footprint, these details add verticality and visual drama. Parisian interiors rely heavily on architectural character, often keeping walls soft and neutral so the structure itself becomes the star. It's proof that you don't need more space, just better bones. The color palette in this house is understated and elegant. Think warm whites, soft greys, muted taupes, and gentle stone tones. These colors reflect light beautifully, making the home feel airy and calm. Parisian style avoids stark contrast in small spaces, instead favoring subtle tonal layering. This creates a seamless flow from room to room, allowing the home to feel cohesive, serene, and effortlessly chic. The living space is compact but incredibly inviting. A classic sofa with clean lines anchors the room, paired with antique-inspired side tables and a refined area rug. What makes it Parisian is the mix. Nothing feels too matched. Old meets new, polished meets relaxed. The furniture is scaled perfectly, leaving enough breathing room so the space feels comfortable, not cramped, yet undeniably elegant. Furniture in this home leans classic but never heavy. You'll see slender legs, curved silhouettes, and timeless upholstery choices like linen and velvet. Parisian interiors favor pieces that feel collected over time rather than bought all at once. Even in a small house, this approach adds depth and personality. Every chair, table, and cabinet feels intentional, contributing to a layered story instead of visual clutter. Art plays a huge role in Parisian interiors, especially in small spaces. Here, framed sketches, vintage prints, and oil paintings are casually leaned or hung salon-style. Mirrors are strategically placed to reflect light and visually expand the space. Rather than oversized statement art, this home uses multiple smaller pieces to create intimacy and character. Very Parisian, very personal, and incredibly effective. The dining area may be small, but it feels special. A round table softens the layout, encouraging conversation and flow. Classic chairs, perhaps mismatched, add charm. A simple pendant or chandelier brings focus without overpowering the space. In true Parisian fashion, this dining nook feels romantic and functional, perfect for everyday meals that still feel like a moment worth savoring. This kitchen is all about quiet luxury. Cabinetry is simple, often in soft neutral tones, paired with classic hardware. Open shelving may display everyday ceramics, adding warmth and authenticity. Parisian kitchens don't try to impress with excess, they impress with restraint. Everything feels practical yet beautiful, making the space feel welcoming, timeless, and completely livable within a small footprint. The bedroom is a masterclass in subtle elegance. Neutral bedding, layered textures, and minimal furniture create a peaceful retreat. A simple headboard, vintage bedside tables, and soft lighting set the mood. Parisian bedrooms prioritize comfort and mood over trends. Even in a small room, the result feels romantic, restful, and deeply personal, like a quiet escape from the city just outside. Textiles bring warmth and softness throughout the home. Linen curtains, wool rugs, cotton throws, and upholstered seating add layers without overwhelming the space. Parisian interiors rely on texture rather than bold color or pattern. These subtle layers create visual interest while maintaining a calm, cohesive look, perfect for making a small house feel both elegant and inviting. Lighting is gentle and atmospheric here. Instead of one harsh overhead light, the home uses multiple sources: table lamps, sconces, and soft pendants. Warm light enhances the neutral palette and highlights textures. This layered lighting approach is essential in Parisian design, especially in small spaces, where ambience matters just as much as functionality. What truly makes this house Parisian is its imperfection. Slightly worn furniture, vintage finds, and personal objects give the space soul. Nothing feels overly staged. Parisian interiors celebrate life happening within the space. These personal touches make the home feel authentic, lived in, and timeless, qualities that can't be bought, only curated with care. Parisian design is perfect for small houses because it values quality over quantity. It focuses on flow, proportion, and atmosphere rather than trends or excess. By blending elegance with comfort and history with modern life, this style turns limitations into strengths. Small spaces become intimate, charming, and incredibly stylish without ever feeling overdone. This small Parisian house is proof that elegance isn't about size, it's about sensibility. Through thoughtful design choices, soft colors, layered textures, and personal details, the home feels timeless and effortlessly chic. If you're designing a small space and craving sophistication without sacrificing warmth, Parisian style offers endless inspiration. Thank you for joining this elegant French interior tour, and I'll see you in the next one.